again so soon this time because I have just an ounce of energy and I gotta use that up as much as I can to get some stuff done. Today I'm coming at you in my room with a slightly different look that has something to do with the topic that I kind of want to talk about. I want to talk about something that I'm going to name as femme grief or gender grief. I feel like we hear about grief so often in these times that it's like it almost kind of like it's one of those words that just kind of becomes white noise because you've just heard it so many times. My idea around it is like this understanding of grief of not being able to be the gender that you may feel intrinsically exemplified by films like I Saw the TV Glow. Grief around maybe being closer to your ideal gender expression, but finding it hard to get there for whatever reason. I've written an essay called I Can't Afford Gender about how expensive it is to pass for anything. I also have thought about gender grief as this understanding that the gender that you are and that you experience is not something that's going to be legible in this world, in this time, as things currently stand and as we collectively think. I want to specifically expound more on the way I am experiencing gender grief currently, which has to do with the fact that if I'm going to make any money, I am gonna have to start presenting more traditionally feminine in one way or another. During quarantine, like a lot of people, I really got the opportunity to delve into my gender and explore what that means to me, just what I want to look like in general, what I feel like on the inside in terms of like how my personhood interacts with other people's personhoods, because I think that's a lot about what like gender relating is. And I was living in a space that was really welcoming to me being whoever I wanted to be in any given moment, and that gave me a lot of flexibility. But now, everything's back open. Everything's been open for years now, and our ideas around gender haven't actually changed. It has been so hard to find work as a gender non-conforming person, even just meaningful work. Even and honestly, maybe especially things like service work, like serving, working in restaurants, working in retail, stuff like that. You really have to put on the costume of normative gender if you're going to find work faster, easier, all that. So I'm finding myself in this weird place where I'm like, I don't know if my gender expression and my gender match up, but it doesn't matter because I have to find a job and I want to be desirable, and there is this desire to fit in that has been sweeping over me that directly has to do with my lack of employment and my lack of funds. To add insult to injury, at this time in my gender fluidity, I am leaning more towards the femme side in terms of what I'm feeling. But I mean, like, we live in a femme-phobic world, so now it's like, not only am I feeling more, I don't ascribe to like a femininity that is prescribed to us by gender capitalism. I'm thinking about writing a more detailed essay on this like flavor of like gender grief. But I would love to know if like other people felt like that, especially like non-binary people, queer people. If you're just like, damn, this world doesn't have enough space for me in more ways than I thought possible. But I hope regardless, there's some sort of like community or friends or something, internet community, whatever, for you to tap into that can affirm you in the ways that you want when you need it to help you get through. If you don't have that, I am here. And like I said, I'm unemployed, so I have tons of time. JK, there's a lot of stuff I'm doing, but I will make time for you. Bye.